Merry Christmas from Godfather Minute. Hello, I'm Alex Robinson.
And I'm Andy Robinson.
And this is Godfather
Minute.
It's the podcast where we go through the entire movie of The Godfather, Francis Ford Coppola, 1972, Paramount Pictures. 1 minute at a time. So today we're talking about minute 41 of The Godfather.
Do you know how to say 41 in Italian, Alex?
Oh, I know it has that hard word at the beginning of
You'll get it.
Minuto numero.
That's right. You got it.
All right. So in the movie...
Oh, not so fast. 41.
41.
That's it.
Oh, that's an easy one.
E minuto.
E minuto numero 41. 41. It's like quarantine.
Yeah, pretty much.
41.
Yeah.
It's like an Italian quarantine.
Because Antonio Andolini was quarantined for 41 days.
Is that why this minute is called...
41.
Oh, wow. That's a...
deep cut.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Minute 41. It starts off with we're in the Don's office and he's talking to Luca Brasi and he says he wants the Don to go undercover and find out what he can.
Undercover.
They should have done like a 70s crime show with Luca, like a Kojak but with Luca Brasi.
When he originally wanted him to go undercover, I thought he was going to be in a costume and try to make himself not look like Luca Brasi.
Right,
He's going to wear a mustache, lose 100 pounds.
Yeah, he's like really like a method actor. Or he just goes with like a Groucho nose and glasses.
I'm not Luca Brasi. Don Tatalia. You are a pimp. And I'm looking for work.
Luca does not seem like a good guy to send undercover.
Why not?
Because he's clearly like not the sharpest hammer in the box.
You know, I wrote this in my notes. It's a very simple question.
What did you say?
Is Luca Brasi smart?
Is Luca Brasi smart? No.
Justify your response, please.
Well, I guess because the only time we see him talking, he talks in two scenes. One, he stumbles all over his words like a moron.
But he was nervous.
Yeah,
I mean, people are nervous. Public speaking.
You know who
is
gets
not
nervous?
easy.
Dumb people. And the other time we see him do something, they get the drop on him and they kill him. So like he's not like we don't see him do anything competently in the entire movie.
Well, that's true.
Well, we do know he cut off Khartoum's head, but that's not, you don't see that in the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, they should have had when they show his dingy apartment, they should have had like a big horse steak hanging on the wall, like he kept butchered the horse and kept it for the meat parts.
Yeah,
that's what they should have shown.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah.
I liked his apartment.
You liked it?
Yeah, he said it was all dingy.
Well, I was wondering like, is he married?
Yeah,
but then looking at the apartment, I'm like, there's no way.
No, I don't think so.
It's like that line in The Big Lebowski. Like, does this look like a woman lives here? I don't know. I'm not saying it. I don't mean it in a judgy way because I'm sure if I was a single guy, my apartment would look exactly that dingy. And so I'm not speaking ill of the late Luca Brasi.
And I have a lot to say about Luca Brasi, but I think I'm going to save it for minute 42 because that's an
teaser.
all Luca minute.
Right.
But here's a little bit of teaser for that. I think we find out that Luca is not married because in the book, Puzo writes that he's cozying up to a call girl. Not that that's evidence that he's married or unmarried, but it's one indication that he's still a swinging single dude.
Gosh, imagine being a call girl. Luca Brasi's the one like who gets sweet on you.
Yeah. Hey, he probably tips well.
You think?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, he probably does well financially.
I don't think so.
No,
he totally cheaps out on the wedding gift.
No. It's the opposite. he found out, remember, he was the one who did research to find out how much people were giving, and then he like doubled it or even tripled it.
Oh, but I thought his gift for his bridal purse was his undying loyalty.
Well,
that was his.
Well,
bridal
and
gift.
he definitely, at least in the book, Puzo wrote that
I
he
think the book
gave
is
a-
different than the movie.
No!
The book is different than the movie. The book is different than the movie. The book is different. The book is different. The book is different than the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, so Luca Brasi is sent to be a spy. You think he's a terrible spy?
He turns out to be a terrible spy,
Yeah.
but also like he's not someone I would even think to send in to be. Has he been a successful undercover guy before?
I don't know.
Did he suffer like head trauma at some point and now he can't do it anymore?
Yeah. I was wondering if this was one indication that the Don is slipping.
That he sends Luca Brasi in?
Yeah, I mean, is it a good move?
No. Well, clearly not, because they killed him.
Yeah.
They don't fall for it for a second. So,
yeah.
But anyway, like you said, we'll talk about Luca in the
Yeah,
the
a little bit.
coming
I have
minutes,
a
so,
bit more about Luca Brasi later.
But the one thing I'll mention is that you see a can of Genko olive oil next to the Don while he's in his office. So it's
okay.
kind of a cool little detail.
Nate.
And I think that's one of those things where olive oil containers now those tins still look like they're from the 40s.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They all have that
they
kind
haven't
of like
changed.
Baroque, a lot of detail
Yeah.
and lettering and
Definitely,
stuff. So,
yeah.
so that was. I wonder if you can buy Godfather olive oil.
Like Scorsese olive oil or Paramount olive oil?
No, like Popeye olive oil. No, like with a Godfather logo on it, or
Oh,
a Genko,
wow.
or a Genko.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good move.
a deep
I think
cut,
it'd be a good business move.
Yeah, or maybe people would want to support it because they think it was like supporting crime.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I know most olive oil used to come from Italy, but California, nowadays, more California olive oil is being sold in America than from Italy. A few years ago, California olive oil surpassed
Eclipsed.
the consumption of of Italian olive oil.
Wow. It's a shame. One of the few industries they have left.
Yeah. And so when Don Corleone set up his crime family, I know Genco Olive Oil importing company was the front.
Uh-huh.
How quickly do you think the Fed saw through that? I don't think it's addressed in the book.
Well, here's the thing. Also, it wasn't until the 50s that the federal government became interested in the mafia. Up until then, J. Edgar Hoover denied that there was any organized crime in the whole country. So it was all up to local people to do it. So do you mean any? Do you mean Fed specifically, or do you?
I
mean
guess any law enforcement,
Yeah.
anyone trying to bust them.
Well, I think I don't even think it was really a matter of like, because it grew organically. Like, he was probably made friends with police who knew what he was up to even before he started the olive oil company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He probably made friends with cops who kept him abreast on what was going on. And then once he started the company, like the cops knew it was him.
Yeah,
So it's not
that's
like,
true. But he created the olive oil company as a front.
right. Well,
Right?
probably because it probably got big enough where they needed an excuse to kind of,
To launder the money.
to
have
launder the
some
money
type of-
to, although I also think it's weird that I assumed Genco was like stood like it was like something company, but Genco is the name of
yeah.
his recently deceased concierge.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, pop that Genco. Look what son he has.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it does sound like it would be a company.
yeah, Genco.
Generation company.
Yeah, like her, General Energy,
some
new
modern-
systems, generic corporate thing. So anyway, but speaking of companies, we cut to Michael and Kay.
Yeah.
This is the first time we see Michael and is not in his uniform, right?
He's not in his uniform, correct. He's
Right.
wearing just a regular street coat.
Yeah, and
This may be the happiest you see them together. I mean, the wedding was fun too, but Michael tells that pretty dark story. And Michael's a little quiet because of the awkwardness of being around his family again. This
probably is the happiest.
This is my family, Kay. It's not me.
yeah, totally.
Right? They're having a good time. They're walking. They're shopping. They kiss.
Little
It's
light
the
snow.
holidays.
Yeah, well, so I have some information about that.
Okay.
Francis Ford Coppola specifically wanted this, and I don't know, you read the book. Does it happen during Christmas time, or does it not specifically say?
I don't remember.
Because
I'll have to look back.
Coppola said that he wanted it specifically to be set at Christmas time, and the scene to be very like, romanticized version of Christmas. You hear the white Christmas playing and the Santa, the bell, and it's snowing, but not enough where it's like inconvenient. It's just kind of like a light snow, because he wanted to lull people into a false sense of like, oh, now it's like a, so that when the violence comes, it's like right after this warm, happy scenes for the contrast.
Oh, interesting. Scorsese did that deliberately. I wonder. Coppola, yeah. I'll have to look back and see if Scorsese. I'll have to look back and see if that's in the book. That's great. It's brilliant writing.
It also must be then, depending on when his birthday is, it could be right around his birthday.
That's true. Yeah. This is going to be the third time they change his birthday.
Also, this was the first sequence shot of the movie.
What do you mean?
The scene of them walking down the street was the very first day one of shooting of the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the first scene together.
Wow.
So,
I guess they had. I always thought that they filmed the scene where Michael gets punched in the face first, but then he would have that whole swollen jaw the whole rest of the movie.
Yeah, they had to shut down production for like 4 months. Send him to Sicily.
Let him recover there.
Yeah, he'll be back on Monday, Tuesday. Yes, it was the first day of shooting. There's 143 extras.
Wow.
In the shot. And they
just in that one street
scene,
people walking by.
Yeah, you see there's actually a lot of people in period costumes and stuff. He's got that cab right in the front.
Is that in New York or is that Hollywood?
That's New York. That's actually shot. It's 51st Street and 5th Avenue. You can see St. Patrick's Cathedral behind them as they're walking. And the Best and Company, where they are emerging from, was in fact a real company. They sold high-end jewelry, and they went out of business in 1971. So right before Godfather started shooting, they went out of business. What a coincidence, huh? And
they should have made that deal with the Turk.
He was hot for it.
You think they could have come up with $1 million in finance? Because they couldn't. That's why they went under,
yeah,
right?
Probably, yeah. It's ironic that they're Best and Company and they got liquidation. The street lamps in the scene, they replaced them to make them period specific for $1,000 per lamp.
Whoa, that sounds like someone at Paramount is not going to be happy about that budget.
Yeah, so
that line item.
Yeah, so you can see why. Even just shooting in New York, they said shooting in New York, it will increase the budget by 35% because just shooting there was just so expensive.
Yeah.
And as
even in the 70s, I guess compared to other places, it's still comparatively more expensive.
Well, I think also Bloomberg particularly really made an effort to make filming attractive in New York as a way of getting more business to come for them to shoot more movies and stuff in New York as a way of generating income. So I think maybe the 70s were probably like the lowest point.
Oh, really? It was more expensive,
I guess because, maybe. Yeah. But, and also the city itself was going through like a economic downturn and all that stuff. But
interesting.
Anyway, yeah. So
it does look like classic New York.
It does.
Yeah. Coppola did a great job setting it all up.
Can you tell the snow is fake?
Is it fake?
It is fake. Yeah, well, I mean, it's generated by a snow machine.
I totally bought the whole Christmas, the snow, the Santa. You see some 2-3 kids playing on the sidewalk, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I fell for that whole setting. Yeah, it's great.
What are the gifts that she says she got everyone?
That's so great. Yeah, Mike and Kay are leaving the department store. Kay says what she got for everyone. I know she said she got a tie. She said, I got something for your mother. I got a tie for Fredo.
Or Freddie.
Does she say Freddie?
She calls him Freddie.
Freddie. And for Tom Hagen, I got the Reynolds pen.
Didn't she have something for Sonny too?
Oh, yeah. I got something for Sonny. Yeah.
All right,
we'll have to check.
Yeah. But that's a fun, it's a fun.
I think it's great how she says everyone's names. Except for your mother. She said,
I got something for your money, for your mother, and for Sonny. So she doesn't specify. A tie for Fredo.
Well, she says Fredo, yeah.
In the script it says Fredo, but I feel like she says Freddie.
I think it's
in there.
Fredo. I think she says Fredo.
All right, I'll have to double check. And
Yeah.
Tom Hagen gets the Reynolds pen.
I think it's noteworthy that she calls him Tom Hagen.
As opposed to Tom.
Tom.
Yeah, that is funny. Is it just one of those? I think we always say that too. I think we always call him Tom Hagen. Do we ever call him Tom?
I don't think so. I think we call him Hagen.
Hagen, yeah.
I don't think we call him Tom Hagen.
From this point forward, let's always refer to him as Tom Hagen.
As Tom Hagen.
Yeah, in honor of Kay. We'll call him Tom Hagen.
Why do you think she got him the Reynolds pen? Because he's an attorney?
He's a lawyer, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't imagine Sonny or Freddie having any much use for a pen. Unless it's like to stab somebody in the eye or something.
And I got Fredo the tie because he messed up the other one. He got drunk. Threw up on
I
it.
got him a secondhand tie.
What do you think she got Sonny? She doesn't say, but what do you think she
She
got him?
doesn't. Maybe a cologne or something.
Yeah.
Something manly.
Yeah. What about for Mama?
She probably got her like a cookbook because her lasagna was terrible.
Oh, Mama. Lasagna mia.
Lasagna mia.
Well, Alex, what would you have gotten for the Corleone family members?
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
Huh.
For Christmas.
For Christmas. For your father.
I would have gotten Christmas ribbons for my son Michael. He's already got some good ones.
I would get Connie some Johnny Fontaine records.
Oh, really? I'd get her some, what do you call that?
A dust broom.
No, I'd get her the makeup to cover up like the bruise. What do you call that?
Like a
cover up?
concealer.
Concealer, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I don't know. You're asking me about makeup? I don't have your head for
Maybelline. That's a makeup company, right?
probably.
Are they in business anymore?
I think they went under. I don't know. Maybe.
You used to be able to buy Maybelline at Best & Company.
It was their number one outlet.
So you get Connie some cleaning supplies.
I would get her Johnny Fontaine
Records.
because she clearly is a fan.
What would you get Carlo?
I was gonna say maybe plastic garbage cans. So that would
Plastic cups, plastic plates.
Oh no, I meant that when Sonny was beating him with the garbage can, like it
got
would.
it.
That doesn't hurt. I don't care. Wait, I'm sure glad Alex got me those plastic garbage cans. So yeah,
I get
and
Carla-
plastic cups and plastic dishes.
I get him car windshield insurance.
Oh, that's a great
Because you actually
one.
can buy that. It's like an extra $5
specifically.
You can,
for
yeah, for a
windshield?
broken windshield. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's not his car though. I know. That would be the, you're supposed to take his car. Oh.
I think that was his car, though.
Hello, Carlo. It's funny you imagine that that Clemenza was just sitting in the backseat of
Carlo's
car for like 3 hours waiting
Clemenza, why are you sitting in the back of my car? Hello, Carlo. I'm glad you got windshield insurance.
for him. Yeah. I would get Tessio a planner so he could make good arrangements. You know, you'd have like a what are those things they used to have? Those
Like organizers.
Filofax. What it was
I've
called?
never heard of that.
Black
Trapper Keeper?
No, there was a thing that used to be before everyone had cell phones, before everyone had smartphones.
Oh, Palm Pilots.
Maybe something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I think there used to be a thing called Filofax, which was like almost like a little tiny trapper keeper that had like for business people, it had like a calendar, then it had like things for
Like paper?
yeah,
Those
yeah,
all-
like the
those are
little
electronic, right?
binder. Because when I used to work in a bookstore, people used to come in all the time asking if we had refills for it. So that was the only reason I remember.
Filofax.
So what about you? What do you get? Clemenza,
I
you
give
get him
Clemenza
some.
dancing lessons.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay, that's good because I'm gonna get him some sandwiches.
I'd get Clemenza dancing lessons. I'd get Johnny singing lessons.
Oh wait a minute.
And just to show you I'm not hard-hearted, I'd give Don Corleone Sanka.
Aw. So wait, I said I would get Clemenza sandwiches, but it's
Yeah.
not Clemenza who gets the sandwiches. Paulie, I would get sandwiches.
Oh, Paulie won't see him no more.
Oh, good. I can cross them off my list. Then I don't need to get them.
What would you get Bonacera? Justice.
No, that is not justice you're getting for that Santa's bringing you for Christmas. That's a pen set, the Reynolds pen set. We regifted it from Tom Hagen.
I think he would get. I think it would be a. He would get Bonacera a giant cake, and he would get the Nazarene. He would get him a free funeral.
Oh,
That way they basically it doesn't cost him anything.
Yeah.
They're just giving each other.
Oh,
the
that's
gifts.
great.
So yeah.
I am the puppeteer pulling all the strings.
What about Mama? Oh, we talked about Mama.
Yeah, what did we say we would get her?
You'd give her the lasagna recipe.
Oh, right, lasagna.
Because her
yeah.
lasagna was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we covered everybody.
Yeah. Well, Sonny, yeah.
Fredo? Did we say Fredo?
No, we didn't say Fredo. I'd give him, you know what? I'd give him
I don't know which direction to go in. Do you go
I
in
know.
humiliating or do you go in uplifting?
Oh, uplifting. Come on. I would give him a weekend retreat at a Tony Robbins motivational speaker
It goes away
event.
with,
Yeah.
increasing his, you know what I get him? I get him some adult education classes.
Yeah,
Maybe some small business management just to show he could kind of prove that he was,
Accounting classes.
yeah. Because if he did well there, then maybe he could go to a, community college and kind of, go to college to become stupid.
I think we covered everybody.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that about
We
does
could
it.
do Frankie Five Angels, get him.
Well, that's Godfather 2. We got to save that.
That's true, yeah. That'll be a bonus content for a GF2.
The Bonacera content. That's what we should start calling it. Instead of bonus content, we should call it Bonacera
Yeah.
content.
We get Cheech rat poison.
Oh, yeah, totally.
He testifies, right?
Well, Cheech. Oh, yeah, Cheech does
Cheech
testify.
testifies, yeah. He's a rat. He becomes a rat.
Did we ever find out what happens to Cheech?
No, I don't think they ever resolved that.
Huh. You think he went to witness relocation? Sounds like we got
Probably.
ourselves a character for Godfather 4.
Yeah.
So we'd be working with Zaza. Yeah, so what would you get Zaza?
Oh, boy. You get him an ear job, a coupon for
Your,
plastic surgery.
headphones to wear over ear protectors,
Yeah.
sound, those noise canceling headphones. All right, so anything else for minute 41?
No, that's all I got.
Yeah, it
Oh,
ends
Luca puts on a bulletproof vest.
Yeah,
that's how the minute
it ends with him very intimate moment with
He knows the risks.
just part of the life they've chosen.
It's a good thing he's putting on a bulletproof vest because they're likely, if he gets caught, they're probably going to shoot him.
He should have worn like he had a broken neck, like a neck brace.
Hoping they garrote him.
Yeah, you know what I would do if I was a criminal?
What?
I would have surgery on my throat, and I would have them put a metal tube in my throat so that no matter how much you tried to choke me, it would not choke me because that metal would be like a pipe,
man.
literally a metal pipe. Going to be like, I don't care, go ahead, choke away.
Oh, that is great.
Actually, what I would do is I wudn't tell anyone I was doing that,
Yeah.
and then I would act like I was choked. I
Yeah.
always wonder if I would have the presence of mind to do that if someone was choking me.
to pretend like you.
Go, ugh, just fall limp. So they go, okay, he's dead. And then they would leave me or whatever. But,
I don't think you can. I
think
think
you-
physically
your animal,
you're just going to
your
struggle. Yeah.
Lizard brain just kicks in and you
Yeah.
keep struggling.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind for future.
Yeah.
If we ever
I'm
get
still thinking about your
my metal tube scheme.
throat pipe invention. First of all, what would you call it?
I call it the throat pipe.
All right. Sounds like bonus material getting it to a throat pipe.
Godfather themed,
Invent innovations.
yeah.
A throat pipe. What would it be called? Like the no garrote as seen on TV.
The no garage.
No garrote.
Like great. Yeah. Turn your choking situations into joking situations.
It's just the Turk. Oh, when he's laughing. When he's
Natalia's all, meanwhile his hand is still gushing blood.
and they're like, "Oh, you can work for our family now."
That's the test. Man, I got to get one of those metal tubes. Then he becomes a throat pipe salesman because he knows he demonstrates how effective it is.
Everywhere he goes,
Yeah.
he has to demonstrate
Yeah.
it. People have to choke him.
What he does is when he's going around as a salesman, he has a third party say to the people that he's going to be approaching, listen, I think he's going to try to come here as a spy. Why don't we garrote him when he shows
yeah.
up? And so then when they do it, then it's revealed that guy works with Luca.
Yeah.
He's the Slugworth to Luca's Willy Wonka.
You garroted nothing. Good day, sir. You choked no one. Good day, sir.
I think there's already a Gene Wilder minute by minute podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
All Gene Wilder?
I think it's called the Wilder Minute or something.
Wow.
They're basically, they think they're starting with, I don't think they're going like, I don't know if they're planning on doing all his movies, but they're doing Willy Wonka now. Obviously, that's a good one to start with.
Classic.
Although I said that I think the fact that the second part of Willy Wonka is so good makes you forget that it takes a long time for them to get in that
it
freaking
does.
candy factory.
You
There's a
and
lot of
you-
old people dancing around in
You and
bed
I
sheets.
timed it once. I think we got on YouTube. We all took guesses as to how long that first part was because we didn't have a good sense of that. I think I guessed maybe 35 minutes, and you went way up to like 50 or something.
And what was it? What was the answer? Was
I
it
don't
like
remember.
an hour?
It
or
was
something?
a lot.
Yeah,
it was a
it was
lot.
a lot. So
Was it an hour? It just seems like a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, it was just everlasting.
never stop.
So, what would you rate this minute?
Well, it's kind of a low key minute. There's a
Yeah.
lot of setup. It is fun. You get to you can find out he's. I'm going to say.
Well, remember, this is a freestanding rating. So, if you were to just watch this 1 minute out of context, what would you rate it?
I might even go as low as 2.
Yeah,
Because you have Brando in it, but he's barely in it. Mm-hmm. And Kay.
Kay and Tom walking, and Michael walking down the street. Luca putting.
We haven't
on
really had a
bulletproof
chance to talk
vest.
much about Kay because she hasn't been in it very much.
Yeah.
But I have problems with her character. We'll get
The
to.
actress or the character?
No, but Diane Keaton does a fine job of it, but it's just more like her. Anyway, we'll save it for when she shows up. What do you get? What do you?
I'll give it a 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
So it would have been a 1 if Marlon Brando hadn't shown up in it. Yeah. Oh, well. Something else I wanted to say about it being Christmas time. I don't know if you've ever heard people. Have you ever heard the argument about Die Hard being a Christmas movie?
I don't think so.
Because it takes place at Christmas time, and people who are saying, "Oh, what's your favorite Christmas movie?" and they'll say Die Hard.
That doesn't count.
Well, that's the argument people get into. So when people say, "What's your favorite Christmas movie?" I'm going to say Godfather.
Perfect. Let's do it. Yeah, because even in the hospital scene that's coming up after the Dawn is shot, aren't there Christmas lights on the hospital?
Yeah, I think
there may be
that seems
Christmas lights.
That seems plausible.
And Tom Hagen is buys a sleigh when he's
Yeah.
kidnapped by Sollozzo. It's definitely it's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Hey, son.
Hey, sir, it's Christmas. What day is it today? Buonasera, what day is it today?
It's Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
I believe in Jesus. I believe in Santa Claus. You know, it's weird that this movie has a scene in the hospital in Christmas time, and in Godfather 2, Hyman Roth is in the hospital at New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, they're really building in the holidays.
Yeah.
That's neat. So, Godfather 3, is there a holiday?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, there's a San Gennaro festival.
Right, but no one's in a hospital at that time.
No,
That's the
no.
thing is the
Oh, I see
hospital
what
and
you're
a
saying,
holiday
yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah. Well, no, but Al Pacino is in the hospital after he has his heart attack. It's not.
That's true.
It's not on.
We'll have to wait till we do the commentary for Godfather 3. Before.
It does happen during the San Gennaro Fest because Al Pacino has his stroke, or Michael Corleone has his stroke while he's in the hospital. The San Gennaro Fest takes place, which is when Vincent shoots Joey Zaza.
Wow. We'll have to keep an eye
Interesting.
open for that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Although for purity, ideally Zaza would have been the one in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because all the other cases, it's someone in the hospital that someone's trying to kill.
Yeah. Yeah,
both of the
you're
other
right.
two. So it's a little variation on
Yeah.
the theme. So, all right, I guess that'll wrap up minute 41. Ends with Luca putting on his vest. And
If you'd like to check out the bonus content, you can go to, what's the web address?
GodfatherMinute.com/support.
Support. And you can check us out on Facebook, Fredo Corleone's Mickey Mouse Nightclub.
We should start another one. Mickey Mouse's Fredo Corleone nightclub.
Hey, guys.
You let me run some Fredo Corleone nightclub.
Oh, what's more demeaning? What's worse, to be Mickey Mouse and having to run a Fredo Corleone nightclub, or Fredo running a Mickey Mouse nightclub? Who would you pick if you had to be one of those two?
I think it's more humiliating for Mickey Mouse to be running a Fredo nightclub. Because
Wow.
Fredo's a loser. Mickey Mouse is silly, but he's like a huge star. You know what I mean? Like if you're running a Mickey Mouse nightclub, you got the brand name recognition behind you. You got the, you probably have money. It's a franchise.
Yeah.
So
You know what I think?
What?
This is a ridiculous question because we're crossing two worlds I can't mix, like the cartoon world of Mickey Mouse characters. With,
well, this all takes place in the Roger Rabbit universe where cartoons
where they
and
interact.
humans are
Yeah.
a real thing. Yeah.
yeah, I guess you're right. Fredo really shouldn't be complaining. Mickey Mouse, the Walt Disney Empire is
Yeah.
huge.
That would've been fun.
I would literally kill to run a Mickey Mouse nightclub.
Whoa. That would have been funny if Michael Corleone started like saying, "Well, Mickey Mouse is he's a very popular
yeah.
character."
Yeah. He's like, I
I
was
was really
going
hard for that franchise.
I was going to put all of our stock in Immobiliari, but I'm thinking Walt Disney is the better investment.
You know why I'm going to invest in Disney?
Why?
Because my children love to play with their toys. All right, so hey everyone, thanks for listening, and until we're back next time, take the gun
and
leave the cannoli. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus.